it low-key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tied.
I hope you're doing good. I'm recording this on the 14th of February, so it's Valentine's. I have read just to feel the Valentine's vibe, but there's nothing really going on. I have some eye patches on my eyes because I'm getting ready for a shoot, a photo shoot, and that is exactly why I have some bit of excitement. Otherwise, I'd just be at home sitting and looking at you guys enjoying stuff. I love being on the camera. I love posing. I love everything to do with glitz and glam, and just being there. But things have been rough, I'd say. I, for instance, just got myself thinking, what am I doing? What's going on? Like, what is happening? But then I had to tell myself, you know what? Take a break and breathe before you get everything into focus, because otherwise you just be having like a loop of thoughts and never helping yourself, never getting out of that loop. Then I told myself, you know what? I have to find something that is interesting, something that can make me just enjoy life a bit, find some joy in a life that looks hard and tough. Just find something that can make me feel alive. And for me, I found making videos, just talking. I don't know why talking becomes some sort of a solace to me. I feel like when I talk, my soul or like my heart is just filled up, and also I get to release my emotions out, and that has been helpful for me because normally I'm always alone, so I never have people to like talk to and just discuss stuff, unless it's texting, and that is not as effective as like talking, just letting it out. So I find myself just taking my phone, being on TikTok. I was not on TikTok before, but when I got there, I started just talking and like doing some challenges. It became a good distraction, but like I found it a bit helpful in some way. Now just being active and finding something that brings me joy has become very helpful, I'd say, because we're life. And also I've decided to like get back to reading. When you find yourself thinking a lot, just grab a book. It doesn't have to be like a self-help book. It can be a story, just a storybook where you read and get lost. And something about reading is that you get yourself fully engaged. Everything, like your head, your thoughts, they're all engaged because your eyes are coordinating, you're thinking, you're interpreting, so you cannot think about anything else when you're reading, especially a beautiful story. So that has become one of the ways I cope. Then I create scenarios in my head, and that helps me cope. And it's awesome, I'd say. You have to find what works for you, because otherwise there's so much going on. You might get yourself losing breath. You just be like, oh my God, what is happening? What am I not doing right? And stuff like that. But sometimes you need a break and you need some sort of distraction. I am now looking into reading more of self-help books, like books that I can learn from and just try and improve myself and also become expressive. Because for me, let me tell you a secret. For me, when I read a book, in as much as I want to learn from it and like get new ideas, I mostly read to get new vocabulary. That's just me. When I read and I find a vocabulary that I had never used before, I write it down, I look up the meaning, and I want to use it in my everyday speech, or like when I'm also writing some of my things. So reading has become helpful. And this time I grabbed this book. Who is it? I've heard so much about this book. It's called the 5 a.m. Club, and I am looking into becoming a morning person. I'm yet to like know what is in this book, but from what I've read, like the reviews and what I've heard people say, this is a very nice book to like just help your life get a turnaround and become much better, like in terms of productivity and just being a better human and improving your life. That is what I want to do this time, because I'm done complaining. I'm done looking for so much distraction. I want to focus and like create something out of this life that is hard and tough. I want to create something of impact. Yes, I think that is what life is supposed to be. Guys, don't mind these eye patches. I have to leave them here for 15 minutes, then I'll remove. But let me rush out and go to my shoot. I hope I'll like link some of those BTS here. But meanwhile, I'm grabbing this book. I want to read it and I'm gonna review it here in our channel. Then I'll tell you guys. You guys can tell me which books you're reading and which books have been so helpful to you. And for someone like me, like people who are young adults, we're experiencing a lot of things at the same time. And this is a time we're also trying to discover who we are and just get the ball rolling, you know. Which books can you recommend to us to read so that we can improve our life, or we can focus on the things we want to achieve, or we can help our communities? Just suggest down below on the comments. Let us get to know and let us read. Otherwise, I am on this book. I hope to read and finish it by March. I'm not a fast reader, and especially if it's a self-help book, I like to read in bits and just jot down some stuff because I'm trying to learn something. And like a storybook, you can just read in one sitting. This is something you need to like because you're trying to learn. Yeah, otherwise, guys, have a good time. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's. I hope you are enjoying it. I hope you are meaning to express your love to your loved ones in the way that you know how and communicate it in their love language. Yes. Bye for today. See you next time.